Ghostbusters, The Next Generation. That was the title for the movie we're going to do. It was going to be a full-length movie with Ghostbusters. At the time, I've done so many different movies. I've done Scooby-Doo, spy movie, Batman movie. So I wanted to do something different. And Ghostbusters was going to be it. I write the script, everything is fine. We get people to get involved in everything. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I'm here to tell you the story of what happened. And we tried it twice. It didn't go through, but it's okay. We'll start with the first time we tried it. We bought the costumes from like a Halloween store, so we had the inflatable packs and all that stuff like that. So, but it was including the original timeline of the Ghostbusters. I wanted to kind of mix together. So in the script, my friend Charles, he was a nephew of Dan Aykroyd's character, Ray Stantz, in the movie. In my movie, actually, Ray passes away instead of Egon. So it's kind of like almost parallel to the new one. So it's kind of freaky that we have almost the same ideas. But in my version, Ray passes away and a nephew gets all of the stuff from the Ghostbusters. At the will reading, I play his best friend, and I'm thinking, you know, he had a business, he must have money, all that good stuff. So of course I push him to go to the will reading in front of the lawyer and everything. We're kind of out of our luck, and we don't have any money or anything like that. So we have costumes to dress up as suits. So we go to the lawyer. So we're waiting to do the reading. He's going through the information, and then he tells us that we get the equipment. So he inherits the equipment and everything. I'm a little pissed about that because I wanted some of the money to do my own schemes. Eventually we find out that this equipment is Ghostbusters equipment, so we become Ghostbusters The Next Generation. Find a villain, we try to catch it, all that stuff. Retelling of the original movie. That was the idea.
Yeah. What the hell happened to you?
He got me. I got slimed.
Oh, come on.
What happened to your uniform?
It didn't fit?
You son of...
He had a friend from his job. We're filming. Charles's friend starts calling out. And I'd be able to show up and all this extra stuff, even though he wanted to be in the movie so bad. But of course he wanted to do the Venkman character. I was playing the Venkman character, sort of, my own version of it. But everybody that wants to be in a Ghostbuster movie wants to be Venkman for some reason. It is what it is. I get it, he's a funny guy and everything, but everybody in the movie was funny, one way or another, so he starts not showing up. Unfortunately, we had some delays and stuff, and basically I couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to pull the plug on that movie. We had a poster. We guess usually when I did a movie, we had a poster done as well and everything. Everything was coming out fine, but like I said, unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I just took the script, threw it in the cabinet, kept moving with other projects and everything. Then a colleague decided to come and speak to me about making a movie for him. It was called Great People. He eventually did it. Not the same original version, but it's okay. He asked me to help him out, and I did. And then he asked me, do I have any projects that we can do on the side, because he went through some issues too. So his movie got put on hold. So I brought up the Ghostbuster movie, and he was interested. I tried to cast one girl to be the lead, like Dana. She was down for it. She got the script, everything, and eventually, I guess timing, she backed out. So I ended up talking to another person. Her name was Sylvia, and she ended up being the same girl in my first episode for the miniseries. She was originally going to be the Dana character in the movie, and then her boyfriend was supposed to be, here we go again, her boyfriend was supposed to be one of the Ghostbusters. For this one, since the guy that was helping me out filming wise, he had better equipment. I decided to kind of step up the props as well. So I ended up doing 4 proton packs out of scratch from poster boards and little knickknacks and everything. So I got the schematics and I started seeing them, started measuring, and I eventually did 4 proton packs that it was just more of a prop. They look really good for being cardboard and everything. So I did a ghost trap. We were able to rewrite it a little bit because another friend decided to help us rewrite it. And he wanted it to be more like a Ghost Hunters thing, you know. I wanted it to be more of a movie than a TV show per se. But that comes back eventually. Just to make him happy, we do a scene like Ghost Hunters.
Go to bridge and get the hell over
Ghostbusters
it.
Scene 5, Take 5, action.
What we have here is a voice recorder, and what we're going to do here is to do some EVP. That stands for electrical voice phenomenon. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and my partner here has a, what do you have there?
It's a electromagnetic pulse indicator.
Okay, one of those. So
Basically, when the ghost appears, it'll go off.
anyways, did you hear that?
I heard. I think we got some.
So maybe something over there should come out. Something over there should come out.
Oh, it's a
there it is.
specter.
Oh, we got him. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with my thing. So hold on. Can you grab that? All right.
What the hell was that? No one told me about getting zapped by some weird rave. I quit.
And we realized that we actually have equipment, so we become Ghostbusters Next Generation on that one. And then I asked my friend Ty to come and help us too. So I wanted a little bit more diversity, so we had Asian, Spanish, and 2 white guys. We do the scenes of me meeting Ty because he was a smart guy and he was able to, you know, help us get all the equipment back online and everything because it was the same storyline. Ray passes away, so the whole storyline for the first one became the same as the next one. We start filming, more people started getting involved in it and everything. So I was telling the story to a friend of mine about the lawyer's office, and I needed a nice lawyer's office since we're bumping up the production level and everything, and I wanted something nice for an office. And she comes up and she tells me, oh, my husband works for a bank in Orlando. He actually has an office that you can see a lake and you see the fountain and everything. I was like, oh, do you think we'd be able to film there? She's like, let me ask. And she asked and he said yes. So I was like, perfect. We have a nice location, so the nicer the location, it will be more legitimate. It was a lot of fun to do. Everything was going fine. And of course, Sylvia's boyfriend started acting weird. I haven't even filmed anything with Sylvia just yet. We were still doing all the preliminary stuff from the beginning of the movie. So I haven't even gone to film with Sylvia, so it wasn't like he was mad about that. He just, not knowing, bipolar. So bipolar means that he was good some days and bad some days, and I guess every time we were trying to film, he had bad days. So that was a hiccup there. And then one of the major scenes at the office with the lawyer and everything, the guy has cold feet and decides not to let us film in the office because his higher-ups say that we can't film in there because it's a bank, even though that's not a bank, that's an office. Whatever, that's the story he told me. So we don't have a major scene with the lawyer anymore. Another guy keeps flaking in and out, and we have to pull the plug yet again. So it's like the second time with better props, better everything. We were looking nice to do the movie, and unfortunately it didn't happen. Tossed the script again to the corner. And eventually, I decided to do a mini series, kind of like Reno 911, and be more contained, so it'll be just one main character, being me, interacting with other Ghostbusters and everything. At this time, I knew actual Ghostbusters. We have better props. I was able to build that one. I was able to acquire this one. I was able to do a mini series. I was able to contain the storyline and the actors to a film and call it a day. That was just one episode instead of committing them to a full-length movie. Because of course, timing, scheduling, that's a nightmare. So we're still doing the series. It's been about 4 years now. COVID definitely held us back. But again, that was the story of how my original idea for the movie of Ghostbusters Next Generation didn't happen. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. We'll have different discussions and different things from other movies that didn't come through. And there's also stories of the movies that we did that we have a lot to talk about. So until next time, thank you for watching.